You have ambition, right? You've said to yourself, I want to start that project, that business, start writing that book, that idea for a YouTube channel I've always had. Maybe it's always been your dream to become financially free, work for yourself or your own clock, provide for your family, save for a big purchase, or fund a lavish lifestyle. So why haven't you got there yet? You just can't find the time. Life's busy. We get it. And you're not alone in this feeling. In fact, this is an incredibly common problem with our busy lives. Our days are jammed-packed with meetings, commutes, errands, social obligations, endless scrolling, and by the time we finally get a moment to ourselves, we're too exhausted to do anything meaningful with it. But here's an interesting thought. Time isn't the problem, it's how you use it. Because some of the busiest people on the planet, the CEOs, Olympic athletes, even world leaders, still find time to work out, read, start side hustles, and spend time with their family. So what's the secret? What are they doing so differently? In this video, we're going to explore time management techniques designed specifically for busy people. People like you who want to do more, create more, and chase their ambition, but just don't know where to start. We'll dive into science-backed strategies, practical tips, and some interesting inspiration. And by the end of the video, you'll walk away with a clear, personalized toolkit to start taking back control of your time, starting today. Let's begin. But before we dive in, I want to thank today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes it easier to start working with a therapist. You fill out a short questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. If it's not the right fit, you can easily switch therapists at no extra cost. A therapist won't just listen. They'll help you see things from a new perspective and guide you toward real, actionable change. And with over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform people trust. So if you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed lately, and let's be honest, who hasn't, consider giving therapy a try. You can get 10% off your first month by clicking the link in the description or going to betterhelp.com/improvementpill. The time illusion. Let's bust a myth real quick. You've heard people say, I don't have time. Hey, you might have even said it yourself from time to time. But the truth is, everyone has the same 24 hours. Yes, some have differing responsibilities, but there are ways to organize your 24 hours to get what you want out of it. Let's take two examples. American basketball player and businessman LeBron James trains for 4 to 6 hours a day, runs a business empire, and still finds time to sleep for 12 hours a night. Yeah, 12. He once said sleep was his secret weapon. The difference between you and him isn't just the amount of time you both have, it's clarity, structure, and energy. And that brings us to our first key point. You don't need more time, you need better priorities. The one thing that changes everything. In Gary Keller's book, The One Thing, there's one simple, powerful question that changes the game. What is the one thing that I can do that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? This question acts like a filter. It forces you to stop multitasking and focus on what actually matters the most. Instead of juggling 10 mediocre tasks, you hone in on the one that moves the needle. In psychology, this is known as the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Keller's insight is this: if you consistently identify your one thing and you make time for it every single day, your productivity skyrockets. And we could see this in action too. Think Stephen King and his writing process. His goal is to write best-selling novels. His one thing is to sit down every single day and write. So here's a quick challenge. Pause this video, grab a notepad, and answer this question. What is your one thing? The time blocking technique. According to a study from the American Psychological Association, task switching, jumping between different types of tasks, can reduce productivity by up to 40%. Your brain needs time to reorientate itself each time you switch, reducing efficiency. Time blocking eliminates that. You carve out dedicated time slots for specific activities. Now here's an example of how a busy person might time block their day. 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m., morning routine. 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., creative work, for example, writing or designing. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., email and admin tasks. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., workday, meetings and deep work blocks. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., family and meal time. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., workout. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., side project and learning. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., wind down routine. When you treat your time like gold, it becomes gold. The power of the not to-do list. Now hear us out. Everyone has a to-do list, but very few people have a not to-do list. This concept comes from American entrepreneur and investor Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek. The idea is simple. Identify the things that waste your time and energy and deliberately avoid them. Examples include checking social media during deep work, saying yes to every meeting or invite sent your way, replying instantly to every notification. Now, each one of these seems harmless on the surface, but together they drain your time like leaks in a boat. Start tracking your distractions, then write your not-to-do list. You'll be surprised how even becoming aware of these things changes your habits. This isn't just about productivity, it's about freedom, the 2-minute rule, and micro-starting. Sometimes the hardest part of time management is starting. Ever procrastinated for days, then finally did the task in 15 minutes? Leaving you feeling a little foolish that you put it off for so long? Well, this is where the 2-minute rule comes in. This concept has been made popular by David Allen, who's known as an expert in time management and productivity, and is the author of the book Getting Things Done. The 2-minute rule goes like this. If it can be done in less than 2 minutes, do it now. But let's dive into this a little deeper. When a task starts to feel overwhelming, we put it off. But what if we started the first 2 minutes of the task? Want to run? Just put on your shoes. Want to write? Open up the doc and write one sentence. This concept is called micro-starting. It tricks your brain into action, and then momentum takes over. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain wants to finish what it starts. Energy versus time. Perhaps the biggest hurdle when managing your time is lacking energy. In fact, you don't manage your time, you manage your energy. If you have 10 free hours but 0 energy, you won't get anything done. That's why the top performers focus on energy rituals. Former professional American footballer Tom Brady includes strict sleep, hydration, stretching, and meditation practices in his daily life. And science backs this up. This is the energy versus time concept. Stanford study found productivity doesn't scale linearly with hours. After working for 50 hours in a week, output drops significantly. So instead of doing more, work smarter during high energy windows. Track when you feel most alert. Morning? Midday? Maybe you're a night owl who comes alive when the sun goes down. Guard this time for doing your most important work. Protect your focus. We can all be victims of distractions. The average person checks their phone 96 times a day. That's once every 10 minutes. Apps are designed to hijack your focus, but focus is your superpower. Here's what you can do. Turn off non-essential notifications. Use Do Not Disturb during work blocks. Try apps to help you focus, like Forest, Cold Turkey, or Pomodoro timers. If all else fails, keep your phone in another room during focus time. And remember, distraction is the enemy of progress. Bringing it all together. Now it's your turn. You have some tools in your back pocket for managing your time effectively. So it's time to build your own system. Number 1, identify your one thing. The daily non-negotiable to getting your tasks done. Number 2, block time for it every day. Organize your 24 hours. Number 3, make a not to-do list. Eliminate those time-consuming things that just don't work for you. Number 4, use the 2-minute rule. Micro-starting is your best friend. Number 5, track your energy. When are you at your most productive? Use that time wisely. Number 6, protect your focus. Remove distractions. You don't need them. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most with focus and consistency. You don't need more hours in the day, you just need better habits. Reclaim your energy, and the best time to start is now. As ever, stay tuned.